I'm going to go ahead and get started. I put Friday night devotional because I feel like I have not read my devotional, or our devotional, I should say now, in like forever. So I am going to pop it open really quick before I get started. Yeah. All right, let's see here. Okay. It says, I am the God of all time. And it says, and all that is. It says, seek me not only in the morning quietness, but constantly throughout the day. Do not let unexpected problems distract you from my peace and my presence. It says, instead, talk with me about everything and watch confidently to see what I do. It says, adversity not need not interrupt your communion with me. Okay, so this is something that I feel like you need to do, because I think I said need to. Sorry, you guys, my kids are playing in the background and they're all upstairs with me, so sorry. And it says right here, when things go wrong, and it says quote unquote wrong, okay? Because nothing ever really technically goes wrong. It's always to teach us a lesson, okay? Depending on how you want to look at it, you can look at it from the shitty point of view, or you can look at it from the better point of view, guys. This will help you move through life a little smoother, okay? It says you tend to react as if you're being punished. Instead, if this negative response, sorry, you guys, I can't think. Instead of this negative response, try to view difficulties as blessings in disguise. Make me your refuge by pouring out your heart to me, trusting in me at all times. So I feel like someone here just needs to have like a good cry and a good praying like sesh with God. I hope you guys are all doing great. Let me see. Sorry, I have this like pointed at a different angle today. All right. So hold on. Let me change this. All right. So there's somebody here that they find you very attractive. Okay. Or this is somebody that, I don't want to say like they look up to you, or it's like you're admirable. I guess maybe that's a better way to say it. I don't know, but it's like this person, I don't know if this is somebody who they feel some type of way about something they did in the past to hurt you or to deceive you. This could be a couple different energies, but there is somebody here. The number 9 could be significant. Virgo could be significant. They think you're somebody that's really amazing, or they fucking dig you. Okay. Like they think you're pretty cool, but it's like they have these issues here, or they see that they find it very sexy, or like that it turns them on that you are healing from these childhood issues, or that you are on like this healing journey and you're moving forward in a direction that's meant for you, or that you're being called to go in. You're somebody who's been working very hard, or you're somebody that knows that working hard has rewards. Okay. And it's like, this is somebody too, like you could be somebody that's very humbled. So like, let's just say if you have money, like you're definitely not going to go ahead and like have a $925 fucking car payment, and that's not including insurance. And then, look good, smell good, fucking whatever, but your ass is still broke. Gator boots, like, bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're not, like big timer shit or some shit. You know what I'm saying? But really, they ain't shit. Like, we're not in that motherfucking, like, weird energy. Like, no, that I feel like also is just, it's being fake too, and just being irresponsible. Okay, like I get it. People live paycheck to paycheck, but you're definitely not somebody that, it's like you're not flashy. You're not trying to go into debt because you want things. You know what I'm saying? It's like the things that you need. All right. It's hard nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's important for you to work hard. It's important for you to struggle financially, or not, just live within your means and be grateful, versus, you know what I mean? And then getting your degree or getting whatever it is that you need, and then let the money come in. It's almost like it's very rewarding, and it's something that's definitely worth every ounce of struggle, every second you wanted to give up. It is so rewarding at the end, let me just tell you. And it's like, this is somebody that they could have taken something from you. This is somebody that they're learning a very big lesson. So the reason why you cross paths, this could have been like a quote unquote fake friend, or this could have been a quote unquote somebody that you were meant to cross paths with, because they're learning a very big lesson. So this is somebody that likes to judge people. There's a couple different energies in this read, by the way. So just listen until the end. One is like a friend. One is possibly a lover. But this is definitely somebody who is like, you're not in, I feel like, a relationship with. But this could have been somebody that they just kind of, you know, you never really... Yeah, I just feel like this person just judged you. Like, this is somebody who's used to hanging out with people that have, like, the finer things in life or whatever. And it's like, you're just somebody who's not that way. You know what I mean? You're just not somebody who is worried about looking, like, flossing and shit. It's like, you'll save your money for, like, a year, and then you'll buy that, like, thing that you really wanted. It might not even be cool anymore, but you got it. You know what I mean? It took you a year to save, but you're like, fuck it. I did it. Like, this is mine. You know what I mean? So it's like, you're somebody that's responsible. Okay. And this person is very immature. Like, this is somebody that, or during the time that you cross paths with this person, it's like they were in a very immature energy, and they're like I just call like at the end of the road. Like, this person has worn themselves out or some shit, and they're like at the end of the road here, where it's like, okay, let's just cut the shit here. You got to break it down. You need to learn some lessons, and this is life. Okay. You cannot, are they playing? Oh, okay. They're laughing. Sorry. I was like, who is screaming? And it's like, this is somebody that they could have tried to finesse you or use you, but use you in a very selfish way, like thinking like, oh, they're gonna roll over on your ass or use you for, I don't know, bare minimum. And then they're going to steal from you, and they're going to take from you. And it's like, if you do have something nice, you know, you're not somebody that shows it off. You might have it in your closet, or you might have it on your dresser. Take it where it resonates. You know what I mean? And this is somebody that it's like, they want to go in there and they just want to take that one thing, like, oh, well, they're not going to notice. Okay, they're playing. Sorry. They're role playing right now, guys. But it's like, this person, they just kind of felt like, well, I mean, they don't need it. Or maybe they just feel like you're somebody who's responsible. So I don't know. Like, this is somebody almost like a child, like energy. Almost like, you know, when a child is immature, this is probably the best way I can explain it. It's like your child, right? And you're teaching them about financial. Some of you guys, this really could be your children. Okay. You have older children and you're going through this, but it's like, this could literally be like an older child. And it's like, they know that you're somebody that's responsible. You pay your bills, whatever, your light bill, whatever, right? But it's like, they don't exactly understand what it's like to be on their own. And then when they get out there, they're like, oh shit, I can't buy whatever I want. I can't this, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, but they were willing to take from you. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like the kid that like comes home, takes towels out of the cabinet. You know what I mean? And you're like, where the fuck are the towels? Like, oh yeah, like I took them, and then like they never return them type shit, or they take the bowls or the fucking spoons. You know what I'm saying? Like, stupid shit like that. And it's like, it's kind of like that. Like, this person, like, you know, they didn't like the fact that you weren't flossy, but they knew you were stable, and they knew that if you were somebody that saved, or you had a saving, something like that. It's like, this person, like they took from it. Like, they stole, like thinking like, oh, well, it's not that big of a deal. Like, you know, like it just wasn't a big deal. And this person is learning a major lesson. Let me just tell you about taking unnecessary risks. This is somebody who's also learning a lesson on decision making. This is somebody who has to learn how to use their intuition. But this person, they just took way too many risks. You don't want to deal with it. And you know that this person is low vibrational, or at least they're operating out of like their shadow side, and you just don't want to deal with them. This is also somebody that they're being blocked off from anything that's like superficial, or like is going to please them with like material, you know what I'm saying? Like earth energy, of course, the number 9 here. So it's like they're being blocked off. So this is definitely somebody who they do like things. Okay, this could be any Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Okay, or you could have those strong placements, because if you have like a moon, if you have a rising sign, those things will be significant when you are listening to readings or your astrological chart, okay, or the astrology for the month, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, but this is somebody who is definitely very immature spiritually. I don't give a fuck how old they are. This person's really fucking immature. They're a fucking toddler. This is probably like their second lifetime here, like their first lifetime here, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, then they come into the OGs that have been around many lifetimes. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? I wanted to talk to you guys too about spiritual gatekeeping for some reason, and I haven't spoke on it. The last couple days, I have been thinking about, I don't know why Papa Legbug had came out. And I was like, why am I thinking about him? You know what I mean? And I just started looking up like just other things. Yeah, just other things. Anyway, so but I thought it was really significant with spiritual gatekeeping. So we will talk about that later. But to the old souls and to those that are here in this realm, okay, as guides, teachers, shaman, whatever. Some of you guys are just not even from here, and you know you're not fucking from here, but you got a meat suit. You know what I'm saying? But you know for sure you ain't here, but you have to be here for right now. Okay? Because you got to fulfill this mission and lead the collective. It's almost like you guys are here, and then pretty soon it's like, I'm going to say goodbye to you, and you guys are going to go to somebody else. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of cool how this shit works here. But it's also a pain in the ass, because you get stuck with people like this in this childlike energy. Okay? And these are people that they're meant to cross your path because God is teaching them a lesson. You're somebody that, it's like if you have a lot of patience, God knew that. God knew you had a lot of patience to deal with this shit, and it's like you'll be rewarded later. It's kind of like you do the job, then you get paid after type of shit. And then you have this, and it's like, I feel like this could be the same person, okay? But this person also, I feel like this is just somebody that if they didn't actually like steal money, it's like they just kind of used your energy, or just kind of treated you, or just disregard of like your feelings or how you felt. Like this person could have came in to make themselves feel good and just abandon you, or made you feel abandoned, or they just ghosted you. And this is somebody that it's like you could have felt like you allowed them in, you accepted them, loved them, nurtured them, right? But it was like this person, they feel really bad about doing that. Like they feel bad because, yeah, like this person feels bad. They feel extremely guilty. Like they're tired of feeling bad. Okay, they're tired of feeling guilty, and they're tired of worrying. It's like they don't want to feel guilty anymore, and they don't want to worry about or have you worry about them trying to blame things on other people. Like they want to take accountability. I don't know who this is, but I'm like, okay, like this is somebody that it sucks, because this person, it's like they are reflecting on some things right now. But again, you still need to use your discernment, because I feel like this is really, hold on, sorry, listening, I'm getting noise polluted. Hold on, I need to go break up an argument before it gets out of control. Hold up. Okay, so they're like playing, fighting. I don't know. Anyways, okay. So it's like, this is somebody that it's like they could have blamed you in the past, or they could have made you feel like, yeah, this is somebody that was very immature, or they could have been very, you know, like when you're a kid. And I use this line, but I remember my stepmom telling me like, you know, it doesn't just affect you, it affects everybody else in this house. And I'm like, yeah, well, you know, if I'm just doing, I mean, who cares? Like, this is my life, right? And yes, to an extent, I still do stand by that shit. But when it comes to certain things, now I understand. It's like when one person in the family is going down, bitch, it affects everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's not just you, bitch. You know what I mean? So it's like, this is definitely something like that. Where it's like this person would blame you, or they just thought you were being annoying, or maybe you were like talking shit, or, you know, whatever. But it's like really, when it comes down, like push comes to shove, this person, you're no longer entertaining this energy. Okay. You're not, you could not even be speaking to this person right now. And again, you could be somebody that's very patient and you're just like, okay, whatever, bye. But you're also not going to allow this person to, it's almost like maybe you knew what this person was trying to do. Like, or you just knew this person was very immature and it was like, whatever, like, universe will deal with it. But I feel like this is definitely a lesson where it's like they were trying to push your buttons a little bit and it didn't work. It's like this person ended up just kind of like realizing that they kind of screwed themselves over here by doing this shit to you. Because you could be somebody that is like, now they fuck their shit off with you and you're just like, yeah, I'm cool. I'm good. And then, hold on, you guys. Hold up. Sorry, I need to be a mom for 5 seconds. Well, I'm always a mom 24/7, but you know what I'm saying? Hold on. Okay. Sorry. All right. We got 88 in the chat right now. Okay, so I'm going to try to do this quickly because I can't be online all day. Okay. This is also somebody where it's like they felt like they were going to blame you, or I don't want to say like scapegoat, but yes, in a sense, it's like you are somebody that's very easygoing. So it's like, therefore, you are somebody that's easy to blame. Like, you could be somebody that people just really like to fuck with. And it's not even, it's you. It's fucking them. And it's like, God has placed you in people's lives because it's like, and this is why people might not like you. Because it's like, your light shines so fucking bright that, what up, Cindy? I just seen you on here right now. Sorry, I have this at a funny angle. Your light shines very bright. So you have, it's almost like an antenna. So when you come around certain people, it's like they might feel a little uncomfortable because it's like, it's almost like spiritually they're being called out on their shit. And then they're like, wait a minute, I don't, all of a sudden here comes you and it's like, wait a minute, who the fuck are you to make me have to look at myself? You know what I'm saying? It's like, you're a whole ass mirror. Like these are people that, you know, like when you put the mirror on the light on the sun and it reflects back and it burns. It's almost as though these people that you cross paths with, they have the they have an opportunity to kind of look at themselves, correct themselves, and go into healing. And there are some people that are going to challenge you, and I feel like they're going to hate you. They're going to try to retaliate. They're going to do whatever, do stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't understand your, I guess, so to say, type. Okay? Spiritually, they don't understand it. So it's like, you know, you could be somebody that it's like you understand unconditional love, but it's hard. It is so hard here. I'm going to tell you that. It is very hard here because people make it very difficult when things can be easy. It's like things are so odd here. Like they're just weird. So it's so much fighting, so much chaos, lots of lessons, lots of things here that can be simple, but people make them harder than they really are. And people don't want to, or like this person would like call you like crazy, or maybe they would like say like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean? Like this person never wanted to be responsible. Okay. Very childlike, but like a unruly, stubborn child. You know what I mean? That needs discipline. Like, no. This is somebody that they lack imagination. This is somebody that is very disconnected. Okay, with this imagination here, it says, I embrace and nourish the, what does it say? Sorry, I'm reading upside down. Nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Crown chakra, blockage, huge. Third eye blockage, huge. This person is extremely disconnected with spirit. They overthink themselves into situations that could be avoided. Again, this has to do with making shitty decisions, poor decision making, okay? And the accountability is so huge. What up, glittery nuts? How you doing, girlfriend? It's like, this is huge because a lot of people, they cannot. This is somebody that has to swallow their pride. And they're tired of feeling guilty. They're feeling bad. You know, they could worry a lot. But they never want to take the accountability. I'm like, but why are you worrying? What are you doing for you to worry right now? Why? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is somebody they don't think. They'll do something and then after they panic. It's like, wait a minute. No, you're supposed to think shit through and then act. You know what I'm saying? Like, then you know what I'm saying? In some situations, yes, you just need to, you know what I mean? Survival mode. But at the same time, it's like, you still got to use your discernment. Okay. It's a gift to have that shit. Not everybody fucking has that. And not everybody, unfortunately, is born with fucking common sense. Do I think there's such thing as a stupid question? Absolutely. I'm going to argue that shit. Yes, there's many stupid fucking questions. So it's like, you know, this is somebody, they don't ask questions, bitch. They just act. They just act fast. Okay. This is also somebody that, it's like power struggling. You know what I mean? Like lack of direction. They're always confused. Closed-mindedness. Yeah. Closed-mindedness for sure. This is somebody that they like to live in a little box and they're good in that little box. But, you know, unfortunately they have to grow up. You know what I'm saying? And this is somebody too, they're very ungrateful. They got a shitty attitude, or they've had a bad attitude in the past, or they didn't have clarity. They felt stuck in a situation. For some of you, if we're going to go into the love aspect of this reading, or just without describing this person, again, for some of you, this is going to be just a person that was sent on your path, and I don't know what relation they might have to, or relationship, but it doesn't have to be sexual. But for those of you that this is somebody that you ended up in a relationship with, or you wanted a relationship with, this is somebody that they are tired of feeling guilty, and they worried a lot about a situation, or you guys' situation, or something like that, or a situation that they were in that they didn't want to tell you about, with somebody who was mooching off them, freeloading off them, stealing from them. And this person trauma bonded with that person and did not want to tell you that they brought you into some type of a third party situation. And this was due to childhood issues. Okay. Now, because you are somebody they find very, they're very intrigued by you, because again, it's like this ball of energy, and they're like, whoa, what's this? You know what I mean? Like, what is that? Like, how do I use that? Like, what do I do with it? You know what I mean? Like, this is somebody that literally is like, they don't know what to do. Like, you could kind of, I don't want to say intimidating to people, but when you're in their energy, it's it can be overwhelming for people, and you might not even do anything. You're just you. Even if you just sit or walk in a room, everybody notices you. Okay? This person definitely, it's like a moth drawn to a flame. Zzz. And this is somebody that...
I have pajamas on.
Hi, Pooh.
My hair messed
Very
up.
cute. Your hair's messed up?
Yeah.
Let me see, baby. Can you go? Okay, let sister help you take the pony out, okay? What did you do with that thing? It looks like a little ball.
I put it in there.
What's up, baby? I love you, Pooh. Don't panic. Don't panic. Seriously?
Oh, I wear your sleepers.
My sleepers? Her sleepers. So this is somebody too, it's like they find you very interesting. But they were dealing with somebody who they took a risk on. This is somebody that it's like they are healing from childhood issues, or they feel like you're somebody that has been working on themselves, or when they met you, you were working on themselves. Take it where it resonates, and you could have moved on from a situation, and they seen how hard you've worked, and maybe at the time you were not as stable, or you didn't have, but you could have had, but just like bare minimum for your situation. And I'm just going to say this for those of you that want to judge people that have less than you, or because they are homeless, or whatever the case is. I'm just going to say this because I also want to say shout out to, is it Journey and Jesus? She's a mother, single mother. Okay. She has, I think 7 and 1 on the way, or 8, something like that. Anyways, she got a gang of motherfucking kids too, bitch. We got baseball teams. Okay. But let me just tell you something. A lot of people judge her for her journey. I understand very much where this is kind of like a fucked up spot to be in, but it's like somebody here could have met you during a time. Go donate to her. Go give her like $5. Give her a fucking $1, dude, on the Chime app or a fucking Apple Pay. Anyways, whatever. But she's yeah. I reposted her shit. So if you guys can't find her, look on the repost. But let me just say this. This is definitely somebody who judged somebody because of their circumstances. So circumstances change all the time. Your character, not so much. Not so much. Spiritually, like, this is somebody that they were dealing with too, that they could have been involved with, that was extremely immature, like emotionally, spiritually immature. And they were very materialistic. So it's like they could have felt like they were responsible for that other person, or that other person wanted them to feel that way. And they could have been trying to leave that situation or something like that. But there's somebody else here. So there was 2 energies here, like I told you. One, like I said, I don't know, but I feel like it could be this could have been you, and this is the other person. Take whoever you are in the story where it resonates. But I just feel like this person had to get kind of like chin checked a little bit, because they could have been around people that are like high roller. Oh, they're fancy. They got the best of the best. But it's like they see you and it's like, you know, you're doing everything legit. Like, this is somebody too, they could be used to hanging out with people that they got money, or however the fuck they get that money, bitch. Ain't none of my business, bitch. But, you know, you could be somebody that it's like you work very hard, and they actually find that very admirable, because whoever the fuck they have had in their life, these are people that use them. These are people that deceive them, take for them, steal from them, make them feel like they should be financially responsible for them. And then they see you, but you didn't have the things that these people had. You had less, but you were okay with it. Like you could be somebody that, again, like, you're very patient. Like, you work really hard. Like, you're willing to do the work. You don't take shortcuts. You don't expect handouts. And it's like, this is somebody who is used to being around people who they can trauma bond with, and they can feel like they're responsible for. So here comes you. You got your own shit. You got your own car. You got your own house. Or maybe you didn't have your own house, bitch. Maybe you fucking lost your pad or some shit and fucking, you know what I mean? Maybe you were living in fucking hotel, motels, Holiday Inn. I mean, who knows? Jesus and Journey is living in a hotel right now. I think she's living in Motel 6. Shit. We used to live in Motel 6 too for like 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, this could have been a situation. You know what I'm saying? I was just using an example, but you get what I'm saying. So it's like, you could have had less, but it's like your attitude was so different. It was grateful. You know what I'm saying? It's like you could be somebody that it's like, if you drive like a Honda Civic, it's like these people, it's like they want a Mercedes. You know what I'm saying? Like they want fucking dubs and all this bullshit. I don't even fucking know. I don't know shit about cars. You know what I'm saying? Like this is somebody that they're used to dealing with bitches or dudes like that. And you're like, weird. Like, all right, cool. But it's like those people feel better. Like, if they have nice things, they think that that's like, they get intimidated by people that have more than them. So it's like, materialistically, whoever the fuck they were seeing or talking to at that time, that was not good for them. They were not, yeah, it's like this was a lesson for them. But then at the same time, you came into or crossed paths with this person. And it was like, you woke this person up. Yeah, this person saw the light, bitch, when they saw you and was like, oh my God, I can't get enough of this person. But at the same time, they could not figure out how to let go of this other person. And I'm just going to say this, you know, this is somebody that's like, you are the complete opposite. You are definitely not the norm. If this person is used to dating people that, you know, they're used to, you know, getting money from dudes, or they feel like they're in relationships where someone has the upper hand all the time and they just sit back with their hand out, like control issues, childhood issues. This person trauma bonded with these type of people, and then they thought that was like normal, but they saw something different about you. And it's like this person feels really bad because they could have came in and had like this deeper, more like emotional bond with you, this spiritual bond with you that they just did not have with these people that judged you for the shit that you didn't have, or didn't understand because the way you look like is different from how these people look like. And the way you think is not like how these people think. And your belief system could be different from these people's belief systems. So it's like once they caught drift of that, it was like, oh, how can we figure out how to get this person away from this other person? And it's like they weren't even intimidated by the shit that you didn't have, but they used that against you, and they could have judged you for the shit you did not have and made this person feel like, oh, like, what are you doing with that person? Like, they don't even have this, or look at the car they're driving. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, hey, I don't got a car payment. Hey, it might be a bucket, but that shit got a new transmission, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, some shit like that. And it's like, but these people have Mercedes and shit. They're fucking lemons, but they look nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, get the fuck out of here. Yeah. What up, Sherry? It's like, who else? What up, Melly? And it's like, they don't know what holds true value. Absolutely. They don't. And they didn't. And I feel like this person, it's like they just didn't understand how to, like, what to do with you. And it's like they're being pulled energetically by you, and then they're being pulled by the pressure and the weights from these karmic soul ties that they had been around a very long time. So they felt a little bit of pressure there. But this bitch is about to motherfucking blow, bitch. Like, they cannot take this shit anymore. They cannot take this shit anymore. And it's like, something's about to come out. And it's like, once it comes out, it cannot go back in, bitch. It's like a fart. You know what I'm saying? Like, this person wants to motherfucking explode. They might even be seriously, like, somebody might just be really, like, seriously gassy or some shit, bitch. Got a sensitive stomach or some shit. But this is somebody that they wanted to take a risk on you, but they are learning a very big lesson. Okay? They're gonna blow. No, I'm just kidding. This is somebody who's learning a very big lesson about being superficial. Just like how when I say, like, health is wealth. Health really is wealth. Because without your mental health without your physical health, right? Everything starts spiritually first and then it manifests to the physical. Then it's like, how are you supposed to focus on what God needs you to focus on? God will always give you the fucking ideas that you need. He will always present to you the opportunities that you need at the exact moment that you need them. These people were being tested. You were also being tested or being used in this situation. And this person, they feel bad. And they worry about if you're gonna... It's like they almost look at with, I accept responsibility. It's like this person is really having a hard time accepting what they did. So if this person like ditched you, or this person, you know, ditched you, or they ghosted you, or they just acted like they didn't give a fuck, this person feels bad because they only did that because of like, I know it sounds so lame, but it's like peer pressure or some shit. Like they just felt the pressure from like their family, their friends. And they didn't know you outside of what they've heard or what people made up or what from whatever this person said. And then these people got nosy and tried to like dig up dirt or try to find shit to, I don't know, get this person to like not talk to you anymore or to like leave you alone. But this person, they couldn't. This person literally just, they couldn't, and this person felt trapped. And they didn't have any clarity on this, like, on who you were to them. Like, who is this person? Like, why are they so bright? The lights. Like, it's like they want to go, it's like they're fighting themselves or something like that. But this person had no clarity. They had no connection with source. This is somebody that was very disconnected at the time. And they needed to change their attitude. This is somebody where they also are learning about having more gratitude and being more thankful, even in the situations where you are stripped of nothing. So this person could have literally gotten like stripped of everything. Everything. All their money's gone, their job's gone, their cars, their homes. Maybe if this person had homes, I don't know. Their bitches, I don't know, their hoes. People betray them, they steal from them, they take from them, they use this person. And then there's you. And when this person went through something like that, they instantly thought about how they treated you in your situation. And they feel bad. They feel bad. This is somebody too. It says, I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. So it's like almost as though it was rejecting what the universe was offering this person. And they were literally surrounded by a fucking mirage, or like by illusions and illusionists. And this mindset of what they were supposed to do and what they were supposed to have at this time and this age and this point in their life. And, you know, this could be somebody that's very like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like methodical. Like, okay, in 5 years, I'm going to have this and I need to have this. And if I have a wife, I need to make sure that they're, you know what I mean? Like something like that. But it's like the person that they could have been with, they were using them. They had the right idea, but the wrong people around them. And then it's almost like, or this person felt like, well, because, you know, I don't know, whatever they fucking, I don't know. I feel like this person's a little egoistical here. Like, I feel like this person needed like their head popped, like with like a big old balloon. Like, yeah, hold on. Let's bring you back down to reality. Okay. Slap yourself. Slap yourself, please. One on each side. And it's like this person was missing all the opportunities. It's like you were the opportunity to leave. Or it's like this person was given many opportunities, but none of them were from God. None of them were fulfilling. Like whatever opportunities, or so they were presented as opportunities, were actually in fact not, because they kept this person stuck. They kept this person stuck on a hamster on a wheel. This was somebody who was almost like their eyes are so big, right? Because they're promised all the riches, right? And the devil comes in, I'll promise you this, this, and this if you're loyal to me, or if you know what I mean. It's like making a deal with the devil. And I feel like this person didn't realize who they surrounded themselves with. The company that they kept was not for them. And this is the story of where this person's chick or bitches or whatever they were used to having, it's all gone now. These people could have betrayed this person, and it's like they had to learn this lesson for whatever reason. They needed to learn this lesson. And God needed to pull this person down to reality. Okay, so this is what's going on. We need you to see this, because you're blindly walking into fucking karma. You know what I'm saying? You're blindly walking into situations that are keeping you stuck. We need you to move on now. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because I feel like God saved this person's life. God saved this person's life. And this was a big lesson. So if this person did maybe judge you off, being poor or not having what other people had because you decided to take the long route, and maybe these people took the shorter route because they were impatient, but the impatience also got them surrounded by a bunch of people that were using this person, backstabbing this person, had this person taking unnecessary risks for people that would have never taken risks for them. What's that saying? I know this saying. Hold on. Let me look this up. It's about, I know somebody's probably going to write it in here, about entertaining an angel. It's almost like you're you have this angelic or this divine presence about you or something like that, where it's almost very mysterious / what the fuck are you? Where did you come from? Who sent you type shit? What the fuck? Too good to be true type shit. You're tripping me the fuck out type shit. But I like you, but I can't get enough of you, but I don't feel, you know what I mean? It's this was something, it's they didn't know what the fuck to do with you. Be careful. Yeah, be careful. You might be entertaining angels. What did it say? Long route is worth it, for real, doing it all legal. Exactly, doing things legitimate. Oh, what up, Nino? And this is somebody that they didn't realize that they were in the presence of a real life fucking earth angel. They didn't realize it. There was no mistake that you crossed paths with each other. This person, it's like your souls recognized one another. For some of you, this literally could be a twin flame connection or a high level. So whatever, however you guys want to say it, because I've heard many stories about twin flames and this and that, right? Some of you really literally are one soul and you split up in the ethers, and then you come down and, you become one person, the other person is the other person, and then you guys find each other. But first you have to learn all these lessons along the way, right? And usually one is awakened before the other. Some of you guys or some people are just here in your life to teach you things. Lessons. It's be mindful of shit like that. because you don't know who you're entertaining. You don't know who people are spiritually. You don't know. And then that's also, I was also thinking, I told you guys about, Papa Leg, but I'm going to get off subject here for a little bit. But I don't know why. Like, I never even, like, obviously I've heard, right? But I've never, like, really thought to look it up. And, like, there's certain deities that I am attracted to. And they are always the mother deities. Of course, we have Lakshmi. We have Danu. We have Oshun. I have Isis. You know what I mean? Like, there's certain deities that I am personally, I've been guided an interest towards, right? But for whatever reason, I just was guided to research and look up that, yeah. So, and that, I feel like some people too, it's like your roles here as far as like spiritual gatekeeping, they always say like trickster energy, right? But no, I mean, really, he's not. It's really to the people that are, they are in trickster energy, then yes, he's going to trick you, or he's going to think you're, yeah. But you are definitely, I feel like a lot of you guys are learning who you are spiritually. Your testimonies, these lessons, in the spiritual realm, it's like knowing who you are. Knowing who are your ancestors. Some of you guys have, if you are mixed races too, you know what I mean? It's like, I have many ancestors. So it's like, I cannot tell you, I had done the whole like 23andMe or whatever it's called, the DNA thing. It's important to do that because I was like, I need to know like, who am I? Where am I from? I mean, I know I'm not from here, but like with the meat suit and all that shit, what the fuck am I doing here? Like, who am I? Who do I look like? What the fuck? You know what I mean? So it's pretty interesting, but then it's like, you also want to know like your spiritual ancestry as well. But these are things too. It's like, you're going to help people live in their purpose or recognize or be guided towards certain people, or even places, because God is trying to show you something. This person needed to slow the fuck down. They needed to slow down and they needed to get themselves together because this person was too lost by the superficial shit in life. And they feel like you are worth, it's almost like the feeling I'm getting, it's like they feel like money cannot buy whatever it is that they feel when they're with you. Yeah, but this is somebody who had to learn a lesson about being superficial and allowing God to give them these opportunities, and that he or she can have material things, but they have to do the work. And if they want to last, to build a legacy for generations to come, then they have to do the work. Sure, you could have all the riches, you could be superficial all the fuck you want, but you're going to take a lot of losses and then you have to start over again. How many fucking times do you want to do that? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, there is no coincidence that you cross paths with this person or that this person, but they also needed to learn about the people in the company that they were keeping as well. Because this person could have felt good when they were with you, but they were embarrassed because of what you did not have. Or maybe the things that you did have. You know what I'm saying? So be mindful when you are judging people by the things that they have. Because those are the people, especially when, it's like they're hardworking, they're not superficial, they're non-judgmental, they're really humble, they have good intentions, they're smart, or whatever the case is. I don't know, it goes on and on. Likes long walks by the beach. I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. It's like, those are people that actually, they hold a lot of value. These things, these riches, these, and I think I wrote something last week about that. for those who have stolen from the innocent, from those who have robbed the poor. It's karma time. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Yeah, it's like, bitch, you will not be rewarded for that kind of shit. And they will have financial lack. And they will be learning lifetime, some of them, lessons before they even get close to a little bit of clearing out that fucked up karma. Yet not everyone sees that. No, they don't, but they will. Eventually it all leads to enlightenment in one lifetime or another, or whatever, you know, they see. Or at the end of everything, they will eventually see. Some people, they just don't care. They just want to go balls out and fucking, they're like, fuck it. You know? That's okay, whatever. But it's also, you know, yeah. Anyways, but it's like this person, they feel like you're not going to forgive them for what they did. It's like they feel really bad, and they feel like it's something that they're not proud of, and they're ashamed of the way that they acted, or the fact that they allowed people to put or apply pressure, or to allow them to come in and play tricks on their mind and make them believe something about you that wasn't true. This is also somebody that, like, God needed to, like, lift from a situation and, like, okay, so I'm going to take you, like, you know, like when a cub pinches its, when a mother lion, like, picks up his cub, you know what I mean? Or picks up her cub from the fur by her. It's like, okay, God's like, all right, I'm going to take it. I'm going to put you all the way over here, and they can stay over there. But you need to be by yourself right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this person could have gone into isolation, lost everything, and they had time to think, and all they could think about was you, or the way that they fucking treated you. And they feel like you're not going to forgive them, and they have a lot of, yeah. And they feel really bad. And they don't want to feel bad anymore. It's like they don't want to feel bad, and they really want you to forgive them, but they also worry that you're not going to trust them anymore. And I'm going to tell you, like, trust is so hard to establish. Oh, cute.
I have to do like this.
Oh, I never seen a poppet ball. That's so cool. What?
I have to do like this.
Let me see little something.
Yeah.
I fucking love you. Why are you so cute? Oh shit. Okay, I gotta go, you guys. Oh my god, how do I get out of here? To be continued.